Come, you're a gorgeous girl. Come and stand with your toes together, your heels together. You pull up on your thighs, sucking your tummy. Interlock your fingers right down to the webbing. All of your knuckles underneath your chin. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And let's begin. Inhale for one inhale. Now, as you inhale, my gorgeouses, float your elbows all the way up to the ceiling. Forearms from your gorgeous face. Now, open your mouth and let your head go back. Now, as your head goes back, your spine is straight. Your eyes, they're really wide open, and so is your mouth. Squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale your pranayama. And as you inhale, rock the weight all the way back in the heels, your chin is down. And you inhale a little bit more, one more beautiful breath. And again, you let it go. Now, one of the things that you need to understand with Olga is a symbiotic relationship you are having with her. Squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale. Because one of the hardest things for a teacher is to find place where they can actually practice their class. One more breath at the top. And then again, would you let it go? So the fact that Olga can have you guys come and teach her as you relax the shoulders and squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale your pranayama. It's a very, very big lift for Olga to be able to know that 1 or 2 times a week, she can get in class and she can do her yoga with you guys. One more breath. And again, you let it go. So it's not you just like pumping into something that, yeah, she just thinks she's not. She's engaged. She needs her yoga as well. As you squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale. And this is your last one of the first set. Your chin is down, elbows up. Keep inhaling, guys. One more lovely breath at the top. And again, let it go. Spine straight. Eyes are open. Look along the ceiling and bring your elbows together to squeeze at the end. Excellent. Let your arms float down by your side. And you breathe. So good to see you. I don't know if it's Loretta or Stephanie or Dawn, but you're welcome, baby, okay? So when you're ready, second set. Toes together, heels together. Pull up on your thighs, tummy tight. Interlock your fingers, knuckles underneath your chin. Relax your shoulders. And let's begin. Inhale for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6 at the top. Exhale for 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and bring your elbows together. Now again, inhale. As you inhale, get the weight back in the heels, your chin is down, float your elbows up. As you inhale, a little bit more, one more breath at the top, and then again, let it go. When you let it go, open your eyes and open your mouth wide, exhaling all of the old stale air out of your bodies. Squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale your pranayama. And as you inhale, chin is down, float your elbows up. And you keep inhaling a little bit more. One more fabulous breath at the top. And again, you let it go. And your eyes are wide open, mouth is wide open. And I can see our new person, I'm going to call you LSD at the moment. Squeeze your elbows together. And again, you inhale. I can't call you LSD. And the chin is down, elbows up. As you keep inhaling, one more beautiful breath at the top. And again, would you let it go? And you're emptying any old stale air. You're emptying anything your body doesn't need. You're completely draining the body of old stale air. Squeeze your elbows. And again, inhale the prana into your body, the pranayama into your bodies, and the weights in the heels and the chin is down. Inhale more, one more beautiful breath. And again, let it go. Spine is straight. Eyes are open, look along the ceiling, push your knuckles into your throat, relax the shoulders, squeeze your elbows, and here's your last one, make it deep and long. And the chin is down. Sometimes you don't know when you do the last thing in something, you know. So notice this last one more breath. And again, you let it go, your spine is straight, your eyes are open, you look along the ceiling, and bring your elbows together to squeeze at the end. Excellent. Let your arms float down by your side and you breathe. Okay, we're going to start with Ardha Chandrasana, half moon and Padastasana, hand to feet pose, please. Inhale your arms up over your head. Interlock your fingers, release your index, glue your wrists together, straight elbows, straight knees, reach up, touch the ceiling, and begin to stretch your body from side to side. So I'm not going to call you LSD, babe. I'm going to call you magic. For 3, and for 2, and for 1. Please come, stop in the middle. And I can already see magic. You've got great postures. Now get the weight back in the heels, sucky tummy, tight bum, straight elbows, straight knees, my beloveds. Reach up, touch the ceiling. And now would you rainbow over in a perfectly straight line towards the right hand side of the room, and you breathe. Your chin is up and your arms are back, and you suck in your tummy and you tighten your bum. Straighten your elbows a little bit more and you breathe. Now, Barbie, I want you to get your right armpit just a little bit closer towards your, to squeeze your head. Yes. And suck in your tummy, lovely, Chrissy, gorgeous, magic. Now bring your left hip forward a little bit so both hips are in one line. Aileen, particularly right armpit forward a little bit and get the chin up away from the chest. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. Beautiful, Shahida. Suck in your tummy, straight elbows, straight knees, and begin to come down a little bit deeper if you want to for 5. And then maybe a little bit more for 4, and even some more for 3, and for 2, and for 1. And then you breathe up very, very long and straight. Please touch the ceiling and over you go, guys, in a perfectly straight line. This time towards the left hand side of the room, and you breathe. And you begin to open and separate each and every single vertebrae over the whole of the right hand side of your body. Make sure both of your legs are as straight as each other. Sometimes when you come down on this side, you might soften the left knee. You don't want that. Now again, Aileen, looking forward, I want your left armpit forward. So think, Aileen, it's in your upper body. That's what you're lining up very, very much is your upper body. Gorgeous, Lily. Suck in your tummy. Straight elbow, straight knees. Yes, my Amber, especially Amber, your hips. Oh my God, Amber, it looks amazing. As you push hips over your right ankle a little bit more, you're gluing your wrists together. And here we go, guys. Come down, 5, 4. Come down, 3, 2, 1. Inhale as you come up. Okay. We're going to go for the most delicious back bend. Hips and tummy, thighs forward. Now lift your chest up and drop your head back. Ease out your neck if your neck's tight. And now lift your chest up again and float your arms back to where your ears are. Don't lift your head to your arms. Float your arms back. Yes, Lindsay. Hips, tummy, thighs forward. There you go, magic. As you lift your chest up and you float your arms back. They're working now, Amber. Now strengthen your arms. Glue your wrists together. Point behind you and float them back. Yes, Lily, more back. And go back, way back, and go back, breathe back, go back. One more breath. Inhale as you come up. You nailed that, Lily. Suck in your tummy, bend your knees, and please come down with a straight spine and get your hands on the floor. And very gently, you're going to do your little upside down. Cha-cha-cha. Warming up your spine, easing out your back, wiggling your hips from side to side, until your lower spine feels loose and comfy and easy and relax. Bend your knees, lay your tummy on your thighs, lay your chest on the knees, reach around and grab your heels from behind. Step on all your fingers and your thumb. And those of you who are going to be working, you know, through Olga's platform, you can do as many classes as you want to, as often as you want to. Olga's well on for it. Wrap the elbows around the calf muscles, lift your hips up into the air and get the weight into the toes and begin to pull. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Hey, Amber, now you're getting towards the straight legs. Okay, girl, you know why your legs are really straightening now, Amber, completely? It's because you're in the hot room, babe. Wrap the elbows around a little bit more if you can, magic. There they go, magic, fabulous. Shoulders away from your ears, lift your hips up into the air, weight in the toes. That's it, Amber. Pull one more breath and change. Inhale as you come up. And let your arms float down by your sides. You let go and you breathe. And you breathe. And it's something to do with the humidity. It's not just the heat. It's the humidity in the room. Okay, guys, when you're ready. Did we do second set? I've wondered. Inhale, yeah, we did. Okay, thank you. Look down at your feet. Take a 16 steps to the right. Amber, everybody's saying second set. Thank you, baby. Inhale, your arms up. Glue your wrists together. Straight elbows, straight knees. Touch the ceiling. Over you go in a perfectly straight line, please, towards the right-hand side of the room. Yes, Barbie, the push of the hips is perfect. And now straighten your elbows and glue your wrists together. Your right arm is way, way, way away from your ear, as if it's very different to the left one. So glue the wrists together even stronger. Yes, Chrissy. Now, Chrissy, what I want you to feel is you're pushing your hips so much towards the left-hand side of your space that the weight is on the outside of your left foot and the inside of your right foot. That's where the weight is, but the whole of the foot's still touching. Push hips a little bit more. Right armpit forward, left hip forward, and glue your wrists together. Chin is away from the chest. Very, very good, Amber. Now the armpits. What I found is, guys, the deep, deep, deep opening in your body, the extra deep. If you can get in the hot room as well, do that. Left armpit forward. Right armpit forward, chin up, arms back, suck your tummy, tight bum, straight elbow, straight your knees, begin to come down. That little bit deep of a 5, come down. That little bit deep of a 4 and 3 and 2 and done. And then you breathe up long. Straight elbows, straight knees, reach up, touch the ceiling, and over you go in a perfectly straight line towards the left, and you breathe. Now, as I tell you this, you know that I've not practiced in a hot room since the pandemic. You all know that. I'm never going to practice in the room again, ever. I have a hot yoga dome. So I've been practicing hot classes in my yoga dome, you know, for a year now. Right armpit and a boiling hot, 70% humidity. Left armpit forward, chin up, arms back, suck your tummy, straight elbows, straight knees, and glue your wrists together and begin to come down that little bit deeper as you feel the stretch and feel the opening down the whole of the right-hand side of your body. Your chin is up, your arms are back, you suck your tummy, you tighten your bum. Well, on the last few seconds, guys, as you begin to come down that little bit deeper and you breathe, yes, but if you're in a really hot country, a really humid country, you do not have the problem. For 3, 2, 1, inhale as you come up, and magic, don't move. Don't move, magic. Hips, tummy, thighs forward. Lift your chest up and just drop your head back, baby girl. No, don't move. Okay. Hips, tummy, thighs forward. Lift your chest up and drop your head back and look back, go back. I see you must have reasons there that I don't see, darling. So you do you. Hips and tummy, thighs forward. Lift your chest up and look back, go back. And breathe back, more back. Hips and tummy, thighs forward. There it goes, Amber. Lifting the chest up with Lily. You guys, one's in Canada, one's in Brazil, and you're doing the same. Always, you're in a very sweet synchronicity, you two guys. Hips, tummy, thighs forward. Lift your chest up. And now, Chrissy, take your arms back. Get your arms back, more back. And you, Aileen, feel like underneath you, your armpits are opening more. There you go, magic. Fabulous. Go back, look back, way back, go back, breathe back. Yes. Change. Inhale as you come up long, suck in your tummy, bend your knees, come down with straight spine, and put your hands on the ground. And do your upside down cha-cha-cha, warming up your back, easing up your spine. Also, the most important, you're resting your heart and you're feeding your brain with fresh oxygenated blood. With all your hips and side to side. The only way you feed your brain passively is this way, getting the blood to drain into it. Now bend your knees, tap on your thighs, chest and knees, reach around, grab your heels from behind. You've had great teachers, magic. You have beautiful yoga, baby girl. Wrap the elbows around the calf muscles, lift your hips up into the air, get the weight in the toes, breathe. And drop the shoulders away from your ears and breathe. And now lift your hips up. The idea is to keep tummy on your thighs, chest on the knees, face on the legs, below the knees, and straight knees. So rock the weight forward into the toes, lift your hips up. Just go for that extra little bit, Amber. Push them back, push them back. And when you push them back, lift your hips up. Now push them back more, Amber. You're nearly there. Push them back, Amber. Now contract the front of your thigh muscles, Amber. Get the weight in the toes more. Now, Amber, one more second. Lift your hips up. Straight the knee, straight the knee, straight the knee. You did it, girl. Inhale as you come up. Stunning, babe. Gorgeous, Lily. Let your arms float down. Take a breath. I know, darling. Isn't it amazing when it just happens, you know? Okay, look down at your feet and take a 6-inch step to the right. Hide your heels behind your toes and inhale, the arms up to center. And drop your shoulders away from your ears. Eyes are open, breath is normal. Inhale, breathing. Please sit down on your imaginary chair. Excellent posture, magic. And drop your shoulders away from your ears and lift your upper body up. And the more, wow, this is such a very, very good posture, Magic. Really, 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 really. You come from a very, very, very good yoga school. Take your butt out. That's it, alien. Lift your upper body up, baby girl. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Get the weight back in the heels. Take your butt out. Lift your upper body up. Sit down. One more breath and change. Come right up onto your toes as high as you can. Go into the big toe joint and love it. I want the heels as high as you can with straight knees. Now inhale, breathing. Crack your knees a little bit. Now, don't go any lower, Magic. What I want you to do right now is lift up your right to your left, your both those, and then go a little bit lower. There you go, darling. Yes. And right heel even more. See if you can go even more into those toes now, baby girl. The thighs are perfect. Right heel and left heel. That's it, Lindsay. Right heel, left heel. You got it, Chrissy. Right heel, left heel, both heels. And now I've even pushed them even more in my practice. I lift them up more. Right heel, left heel, both heels. Done. Mission accomplished. Bring your knees together to touch. Lift heels a tad. Suck in your tummy. Slide down your cool marble wall. And drop your shoulders away from your ears and eyes are open. Your breath is normal. Squeeze your knees together all the way down. Pull your tummy muscles in. Breath is normal. Spine is straight. From the sides, you're like 3 parts of a box or a perfect square. Now, as you squeeze your knees together, pull your tummy muscles in for core strength. Inhale, breathing. Push the floor away as you come up. Squeeze your knees, squeeze your knees, squeeze your knees. And feet together, arms down, take a breath. Let go, and you breathe. When you're ready, second set, look down at your feet and take a 6-inch step to the right. Inhale your arms up to center and drop your shoulders down deep away from your ears. Again, sucking your tummy, inhale, breathing. And sit down on a chair and lift your upper body up. You look like you may even be a teacher, Magic. As you drop your shoulders away from your ears, eyes are open, breath is normal, and get the weight all the way back in the heels, which is where yours is. Lift your upper body up fabulously. Now find your neck. Find your neck. It's going to disappear if you don't talk to your neck. If you don't say, okay, shoulders down, let's find this neck. Look for the neck or it's going to disappear. Sit down, one more breath. Change. Come right up onto your toes as high as you can. Some things you've got to keep looking for because they're going to hide away from you and disappear forever. Come right up onto your toes. Straight knees to start. Inhale, breathing. Crack your knees a little bit. But push the weight forward into the platform of your toes, activating the feet, activating the arch, activating your instep, activating your ankles, right heel forward more, strengthening the toes, flattening out the toes, left heel again, right heel again, both heels, both heels, both heels again, and change. It feels amazing, Amber and Shahida, doesn't it? Bring your knees together to touch, give your heels a baby bit. Little bit, suck your tummy, slide down your cool marble wall. Lovely, Lily. Lovely, Magic. Drop shoulder away from your ears, eyes are open, breath is normal, squeeze your knees together. If your knees feel very strong and they're healthy, then why do you bounce if you want to? You can stop on the up bounce, inhale, breathing, and push the floor away. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the knees. And feet together, arms down, take a breath, let go, breathe. Okay, let's do Garudasana. So inhale, the arms above your head. Notice which is your right arm, which is your left arm, and swing the right underneath your left. Cross your forearms, thumbs toward your face, pull the elbows down, fingers an inch below your nose, an inch away. Now sit down deep, butt out, chest up, and pick up your right leg and wrap it and coil it and bend it around the left one. Now, I pay a lot of attention, Magic, to the elbows being pulled down because your fingers are meant to be an inch below your nose. And you can see your fingers are actually right by your forehead right now. So interlock them and pull the elbows down a little bit more, and you will start to release the tension in the shoulder, which is why the fingers don't come down. And change. Arms over your head. Swing the left underneath your right. Cross your forearms, thumb toward your face and sit down. Butt out, chest up. And pick up your left leg and wrap it and coil it and bend it and squeeze it. Pull the elbows down. Lift your body up. Move your knees to the left. Bring your right hip forward. You're trying to get wrist, elbows, knees, ankles, all in one straight line, center line of your body. Please change. Arms over your head. Last time, swing the right underneath your left. Cross your forearms. Pull the elbows down. thumbs towards your face, sit down. Pick up your right leg and wrap and coil and bend and squeeze it around the left one. If you are lucky enough to see 5 toes visible in your mirror, then point the toes down towards your ankle. But it doesn't matter if you see the toes or not. You're still getting 100% benefits. Squeeze everything, guys. Please change. Arms over your head, and last time, left underneath your right. Cross your forearms, thumb towards your face, pull the elbows down, sit down deep, butt out, chest up, and pick up the left leg. And wrap and coil and bend and squeeze it around the right one. And then again, begin to lift your bodies up and pull the elbows down. If your foot's slipping, sit down. But if you're losing your balance, then keep lifting your upper body up at the end one more time. Please change. Let your arms flow down by your side. And you breathe. Have a drink of your water if you need it. I'm sure your interview went very well yesterday, Aileen. I'm sure it did. Straighten out your left leg. Contract your left thigh muscle. Round over. And please pick up your right foot. Interlock your fingers and your thumb just below the toes. Very good posture, Lily. In the soft padded part of your right foot. And you know, Lily, I would go to a studio in Rio de Janeiro, if there is one, and present yourself, Lily, because you will definitely, if you can teach it like you do in English, you will definitely nail it in Portuguese, Lily. Yes, exactly, darling. And straighten the leg and then straighten the leg and then straighten the leg, because you're strong enough, Lily. Now, if your left leg is straight, locked, solid, concrete, one piece, you have no knee, then inhale, exhale, and kick your right heel forward. When you kick your right heel forward, pull your toes back as hard as you can towards your face to really stretch your Achilles. If you have 2 straight legs, like an upside down L, then you begin to bend your elbows down to break the plane of the calf muscle. Constantly keep kicking. It was very good, Barbie. Now get your chin into your throat and your forehead to your knee. 2, done. And take a breath. Would you step forward, Magic, just because I can't see you? You've kind of stepped out of camera. When you're ready, straighten out your right leg. Thank you, darling. And pick up your left foot. And interlock your fingers and your thumb. Beautiful straight leg. Everything you're doing, Magic, is very, very beautiful. And straighten your knee. Contract your thigh muscle. Make sure the foot you're standing on is straight. Check it out sometimes, because the foot likes to do its own thing. Now, if you're ready and your left leg is really strong, your right leg is strong, solid, thigh muscles contracted, then inhale, exhale, and kick your left heel forward towards the screen. Once you kick out, toes towards your face, Magic, a little bit more. And if you can't pull them back, think them back. If you think them back, they come back. Now, if you're ready, you've got 2 straight legs, side down L. Kick your left hip forward one more time, then begin to bend your elbows. Lovely, Magic. And Lily and Amber, get the elbows below the plane of the calf muscle. You have that too, Shahida. You keep kicking the legs straight, my Aileen. And now get your chin to your throat, my girls, and keep kicking with the left hip, Lily. Keep kicking through the left hip, Lily. 5 and 4 for 3 and 2, and done. And take a breath, let go and breathe. Let go and breathe. When you join a studio, guys, I think of it as a side hustle. If you've got another job and you're in the studio, you've now got your main income and a little side hustle. You can't go wrong with a side hustle. Two ways of getting income. Straighten out your right legs, left leg, suck your tummy round over. Pick up your right foot. Interlock your fingers under your thumb where you know below the toes and straighten the leg you're standing on. And straighten the leg you're standing on. Contract your thigh muscle. Spread the whole of the weight over the whole of the standing foot, and especially the big left toe to get into the ground. If you're ready, inhale, exhale, and kick your right heel forward. And once you do, toes back towards your face, stretching the Achilles tendon, and keep kicking from that right hip. If your right leg is straight, left leg is straight, toes back hard, begin to bend your elbows down to break the plane of the calf muscle. Big toe into the floor, straighten the leg you're standing on. Very good efforts, Barbie. Now, when you're ready, begin to bend your elbows, girls. Once you've got the elbows bent down, you've got time, Lily, to come back. Get the elbows lower, Amber. Get the elbows lower. Keep rounding, chin in tighter. You've got a little bit time. And when you've got your chin to your throat, you've got it, Magic. Still holding it. Fabulous. Lindsay, 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Incredibly strong. Magic, breathe. Take a breath. I think you might be called Loretta. Straighten out your right leg, sucking your tummy round over. Interlock your fingers under your thumb below the toes and straighten the knee. And straighten your knee, straighten your knee. Contract your thigh muscles, straighten your knee. Sucking your tummy hard. And then, if you're ready, let's play with it. Play with it. Exhale. Throw yourself off more balance by kicking your left heel forward. It's very, very good. And Lily, you're there again with Amber, perfectly in line. Yes, Shahida. Now make sure both of your legs are straight. It used to be called upside down L, like Linda. Now, as you kick your left hip forward a little bit more, really to really strengthen that left leg, bend your elbows. When you bend the elbows down, bring the elbows towards the calf muscle so you can feel them on the calf muscle. Then you get the sense when they be going below the calf muscle. It's getting lower, Amber. It's getting lower. Very, very good, Amber. Very, very good. Magic. And then you cast your eyes to the ground. When you found a space on the ground that you can hold your balance with, that's it, Lily. Then chin into your throat, Lily. Forehead to your knee. Very, very good, Magic. 3, 2, done. Excellent, Lily and Shahida held it the whole bloody length of time. Fabulous. And breathe and breathe and breathe and breathe. Give yourself a back bend if you need it. Okay. Standing bow pulling. Toes and heels together to touch. Bend your right elbow in at the waist, palm facing up. Let your hand go down and please pick up on the inside of your right foot and touch your knees together. Inhale with energy, your left arm up. Inhale, breathing, and now begin to kick your right leg directly back. As you kick your right leg back, keep lifting through your left armpit up. Just because you're kicking, you don't want all the body to come down yet because you will fall forward. So as you kick the leg back a little bit more, lose your right shoulder. Allow your right shoulder, your right bicep, your right elbow to stretch with your right forearm and wrist as your leg is kicking so hard into your fingers. Now, as you're kicking, both of your shoulders are beginning to come in one line as you kick. Drop the left shoulder towards your chin. Turn your right hip down if you're leaning to the left. If you're leaning to the left, it's because the right hip was rising a little bit too much. Now, inhale, breathing, guys. You've got 10 seconds. All you've got to do, Chrissy, is kick back with Lily more. Kick back with Amber more. Kick back with Barbie. Arm up, Aileen. Arm up. And change. Never look at the ground, Aileen. Because your upper body, all your upper body, Aileen, wants to go down. So start with your eyes. Your eyes will lift your body. Other side. Left elbow in at the waist, palm facing up. Let your hand go down and pick up the foot from the inside. Bring your knees together to touch. Inhale with energy. Your right arm up. Inhale, breathing. And begin to kick the leg directly back. Point your toe, Magic. Point the toe. Point the toe of your left foot. That's it, baby. It will activate it. Posture's beautiful. Now, as you kick up the leg, even more, kick up the leg, you kick up the leg, you've completely lost your left shoulder. It's gorgeous. You're really stretching through your left biceps, your left shoulder, your left even side of the neck is stretching. And as you begin to stretch, this is a much stronger side for you, Aileen, because you are probably right-handed. Keep the leg really straight, a little bit more, push the knee back. Now begin to bring your right shoulder towards your chin. I want you to see if you can touch your chin to the shoulder, Magic. You may be mean by tipping the fingertips up a little bit more to do it. So tip your fingertips up, Magic, and carve out your belly a little bit more to get the curve in your back. Touch your chin to the shoulder and keep on kicking. We're on the last 10 seconds, guys, so do what you want. Magic, turn it on. It's fabulous, baby. Turn it on with Shahida and turn it on with Aileen and turn it on with Lily. 5, 4, 3, 2. Fabulous. Bloody fabulous. Allow your blood to drain. Let's go again. Right elbow into the waist, palm facing up. Let your hand go down, pick up the foot, touch your knees, And this will keep your hips in the right alignment. Inhale your left arm up and get your left arm right by your ear right now so it touches your face. Don't let it come away from your face. Touch your face, Aileen. It's a simple thing to do. Now inhale, breathing, and kick the leg back. There, 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 there. As soon as I see your efforts, I can see what's going on, Aileen. Once you begin to touch it, I can see why it doesn't touch. And now you kick up the leg. Now it's touching. Get your chin up a little bit. You see how your chin's leaning, leaning, leaning. Your head's tiny, slightly turning to the left, and lift up the left arm a little bit more and keep on kicking. Yes, Aileen. Because what our postures do is they bring balance to both sides of your body. This is fabulous. It's stunning, Lily. It's so stunning, Lily. You're almost levitating. Now, all you got to do to get that leg even higher, now go for it, Magic. Kick up the leg. It's also stunning, Magic. Here we go, guys. We've got the last 15 seconds. So kick up the leg with Shahida and straighten the knee a little bit more, baby. And you keep on kicking the leg up hard. Now, last 2 seconds, left shoulder towards your chin. Fabulous, Chrissy. Touch it into the shoulder, and now kick and kick. Punch it into the shoulder. Kick, 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 kick. Done. Breath. And the thing that's going to help you, Lily, when you're teaching live, is your practice is stunning. So you can very easily show somebody what to do in a second. Left elbow in the waist, palm facing up. The hand go down. Pick up the foot from the inside. Touch your knee. Inhale. Your right, left arm up. Inhale, breathing. Begin to kick the leg back. Lift up the arm. The knee's too far out, Chrissy. You're already leaning way into your right. So as soon as you know you're doing that, Chrissy, drop your right, left hip down. And then you're putting a weight on the left-hand side of your body. And that will stop you tipping all the way to the right, if you understand it. Our yoga, the distribution of the weight is very, very important for how the posture looks. And you kick up the leg a little bit more. Is your knee bending a little bit, Lily? Push the knee back of your right leg. It may not be. Yeah, it was, baby. So keep that as straight and strong as you can. Lovely, Amber. And as you kick up the leg more, Amber, this is looking stunning. Touch it into the shoulder, Amber, it's gorgeous. Now, also what you do is keep on kicking a little bit more with Lily. Keep on kicking a little bit more. And as you kick the leg back, do a bit more. Absolutely fabulous. Now, here we go. Last few seconds. Start to bring left shoulder towards your chin. Touch it into the shoulder. 5 and 4. 3, 2, done. It's over. Take a breath. The postures in the class on Zoom are very intense because I hold them much longer than normal, Magic. That's what goes on. I hold them way longer. When you're ready, my beloveds, come to the back of your mat. You've rocked the postures so far. Inhale your arms above your head. Interlock your fingers, release your index finger, glue yours together. Take a great big step on your right foot, point your left toe. Inhale, breathing, and bring your upper body down. Body down, arms up. Chin away from the chest, Magic. Chin away from the chest, baby. Body down, fabulous. Body down, arms up. Body down, leg up. Keep on stretching forward. Point the toes behind you. Stretch forward, stretch back. Change. Breathe. Take a great big step on your left foot, point your right toe. Inhale, breathing, and bring your upper body down. Body down, arms up. Body down, leg up. Keep on stretching forward. Chin is away from the chest. Drop the left hip down, right hip down a little bit if you can. Magic, stretch forward, perfect, Barbie. And change. And breathe. Let your arms float down. And take a breath. And take a breath. Last one. Inhale your arms above your head and lock your fingers again, guys. Take a great big step on your right foot, point your left toe. Inhale, breathing. And go. Bring your upper body down, arms up. Body down, leg up. Keep your arms up, Magic, because that's for your heart. There you go, boo. And it's beautiful, babe. Body down, arms up. Body down, leg up. Stretch forward, stretch back. Keep on pointing the toes. Keep on stretching forward, stretch back, and change. Legs rising a little bit, Amber, too much. When I say too much, it's like an inch. Take a great big step, left foot. Point your right toe. Inhale, breathing. And then go, bring your bodies down. Chin away the chest. Body down, arm up, body down, leg up. Keep on stretching forward. So if you're trying to touch your button on the front and then the stretch back. And you're done. Excellent, guys. Take a breath, let your arms float down, take a breath. Okay, guys, if you would like to, come to the left-hand side of your mat. And we're going to do Dandayamana, be back to Pada Paschimottanasana. This is your first rest of your class. It's the first rest. Inhale your arms above your head. Take a great big 4.5 step to the right. Arms down parallel immediately. If you have sciatica, keep the feet straight. Other than that, toes in, heels out, arms back, chin up, sucking your tummy, and you go down. Slide your hand to the back of your legs and grab your feet. And then get the weight in the toes. And lift your hips up into the air. And you breathe and pull. It's like a bit of serendipity that's happened, you know. Brian removed the video from YouTube. And what's happened is that we've got a whole bunch of new people signed up for us because they can't do that class. So now they've joined us. So it's like, it's turned out to be great. Get the weight into the toes and lift your hips up into the air and grab your heels. And they're loving it. Like Amber's sister said to Amber, wow, she prefers it. She's getting different classes now than just running the same old class for ages. So get the weight in the toes and lift your hips up into the air. You know, the ancients were with me. Contract your thigh muscles and pull. Lift your hips up into the air, pull. Now, Lily, get the elbows, bend them back a little bit. Bend them back a little bit. And pull, yes, towards the way the bed is. Yes, baby girl. And now pull a little bit more. Very good, Aileen. Fabulous. And pull one more breath. Yes, magic. And change. Inhale as you come up. That was lovely, Amber. Especially the width of your feet where they are now, you know, boo? And let your arms float down. Take a breath. Let go and you breathe. Allow the blood to drain. Allow the blood to drain. And second set, inhale your arms above your head. And great big 4.5 step to the right. Arms down parallel. Toes in, heels out. Arms back, chin up, sucking your tummies, guys. And you lengthen down. Slide your hand to the back of your legs and grab your feet. And lift your hips up into the air. And you breathe. For the new teachers in the room, it is much harder to teach people that have never done it before. So you're going to take much more time actually getting them into the posture. So when they're in, you don't give them every single bit of your dialogue because it's not about you. It's about them. Give them enough that you can take them to their level. You don't have to, you know, forward your knee and bend your elbow down to make play in the garden, you know, all of that. No. Lift your hips into the air, bend your elbows and pull. You think of your class as a school. And if they're brand new, well, they're in the first part of the class, so you don't feed them what you would do, you know, the college student. Lift your hips up into the air, pull. Get the weight in the toes, pull. Lift your hips up, get the weight in the toes, contract your thigh muscles, keep on pulling to lengthen your back, to flood your brain with oxygen, to flood your brain with life force, prana. And then change, inhale as you come up. And feet together, arms down, and take a breath, let go and breathe. And there is no person more valued to a studio than a strong teacher that always pitches up for class. They are stardust in your studio. You know I am always here for class. You know that. You never have to ask if I'm there for class. Inhale, your arms above your head. Take a great big 4.5 step to the right, arms down parallel immediately, hips forward, arms back, turn on the right heel, turn the toe a half inch more, turn the back foot in a 45-degree angle. Inhale, breathing, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sucking your tummy. And you move your arms. And once your elbow gets in front of the knee, you stop there and push knee back with the help of the elbow. And you know that if there was a reason, last minute, boom, I was pushed out because of an accident, something happened, there would be somebody there in the place of that class. Look up. And once you do that, the whole time people get very, very used to you, and then you build up. Now stretch your arms in opposite directions like a natural human tug of war. And you turn your chin is touching your shoulder. Fabulous profile of your face, Magic. Now, Magic, just get your chin and shoulder to touch because they must touch. So see what you need to do. Chin is down a little bit to get them to touch. Now stretching your arms in opposite directions. Very good, Aileen. You're working on the neck very well. Opposite directions like a natural human tug of war. Keep on reaching up. Really, really straighten out your right leg, your left leg, round your left baby toe, down hard into the ground. Push your right knee back with the help of the elbow. Reach up, reach down one more time. Nailed it. Fabulous posture, Amber. Hips forward, arms back. Turn the left heel, turn to a half inch more. Back foot in, 45-degree angle. Inhale, breathing. and sit down, sit down, sit down, and suck in your tummy, and you just move your arms. Make sure your right leg is really, really straight, Aileen. Really contract that right thigh muscle. Yeah, boom. Once your elbow gets in front of your knee, stop there. That's it, Lindsay. Push your knee back, the help of the elbow. Very, very good, magic. Chin is touching your shoulder. Reach up with your right arm a lot. That's it. And that reaching up the right arm actually lifts up the body. And because you're not holding on to anything with the right arm, it's a feeling of kind of levitating almost. You're pushing your left knee back there with the elbow, the right baby toes and right side of the foot ground into the floor. You're stretching up as much as you can. Your chin is touching your right shoulder. You're stretching your arms in opposite direction. Fabulous chin, Lindsay. Fabulous chin, Chrissy. Reach up and down. And change. And feet together, arms down. And take a breath, let go. And you breathe. Second set. Inhale your arms above your head. And great big 4.5 steps right. Your arms down parallel immediately. Hips forward, arms back. Turn to the right heel. Turn lovely, Lily. Turn to a 1/2 inch more. Back foot turns in. Inhale, sit down, sit down, sit down. And suck in your tummy. Boom. Move your arms. Just windmill your arms. Elbow touches in front of the knee. You stop there and you push the knee back with the help of the elbow and stretch your arms in opposite directions. So after the injury, you know, I've been doing yoga for years since the injury. Yesterday was my first class where I got in triangle, where I could put my elbow on the knee. Triangle took the longest time. Spine twist, it's a spine twist. Your chin is touching your shoulder. It's also a strengthening posture. Your left arm is reaching up. Your eyes are rolling up, so it's working the muscles of your eyes. Your right hand is pushing your right elbow is pushing your right knee back. Straighten out your left leg. You're rounding your left baby toes into the floor. You're reaching up as high as you can. You reach down, change. Again, hips forward, arms back. Turning the other way. 1/2 inch more, back foot turns in. Inhale, sit down, sit down, sit down. And suck in your tummy. Swizzle your arms like a windmill. Very strong posture, magic. Beautiful, babe. Chin is touching your shoulder gorgeously. You're looking up towards your right thumb, right hand. Your right leg is gorgeously straight. The right side of the foot is ground into the ground for stabilization. Left elbow is pushing into your left knee, stretching your arms in opposite directions. You're reaching up at the same time. You're reaching down. Push your right knee back. You're trying to touch one day in between your first and your second toe, but there's no weight against the hand. Reach up, reach down, over. That's enough. And you breathe. And you breathe. And feet together, arms down, take a breath, let go. Let go, let go. Okay, guys. Inhale your arms above your head, hands in prayer, cross your thumbs, take a 3-foot step to the right. Then lift your toes and spin on both of your heels at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin down, sucking your tummy. And now round your back like a Halloween cat. You're coming down in the Fibonacci. Very lovely, magic. If anybody needs to, bend your front knee. Remember, you need your third eye on your knee. Now, I can't see magic at the moment. Don't change the camera though, because I don't pull you out of posture. But the most important part is your third eye on your knee. Not the teeth, not the nose, not the chin, not the lips, not even in between the eyebrows. It's above there. If you've not got your forehead on your knee, bend your knee a lot to receive the forehead. If your forehead stays on the knee, try to straighten out the front leg with the weight of your forehead. If the leg stays straight and your forehead stays on it, then get your hands in prayer, a couple of inches in front of your toes. Inhale, breathing, round up. Very good balance, Barbie. Lift your toes, spin forward, lift your toes, spin again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin down, suck on your tummy. And round over. Get your forward on your knee. And get your right hip up and back. Excuse me, left hip up and back, right hip down and forward. And remember, third eye and your knee must connect. Because then you are putting pressure on there are little sensors around your third eye. And once you touch them, They activate the senses. It's a form of awakening the eye physically as well. Nothing happens if your chin's on it. There's nothing on or your mouth. Only in the mouth is your teeth and your tongue. Not your third eye. One is sacred, one chews the food. Round over, breathe, and then round up. Lift your toes, spin to the screen. And feet together, arms down, take a breath, let go and breathe. Let go and breathe. Second set. Please inhale, your arms over your head. Please get your hands in prayer. Thumbs crossed, feet foot step. Lift both your toes and spin on your heels. Lovely, Lily. Chin down, sucking your tummy. And you round over. And bend your front knee as you round over. And lift the middle of the spine up. And breathe. And left hip up and back. Right hip down and forward. Sucking your tummy. Excuse me, right hip up and back. Left hip, you round it down to the ground. Push your forehead into your knee. Inhale, breathing. And please round up. Lift your toes, spin forward. Lift your toes, spin again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chin down again, my guys. Sucking your tummy. Please round over. Aiming your third eye for your knee yet again. And breathing. You want your left hip up and back this time, right hip down and forward. So I could put a tray in your back without it falling off. And once the forward touches the knee, push the weight into it to really, really increase the pressure on your third eye. And then get your hands in prayer. Because to get your hands in prayer, the third eye really must put a lot of pressure into the knee. Gorgeous. And please unfurl and round up. Excellent. Feet together, arms down. Take a breath. Let go and breathe. Let go and breathe. Straighten out your left leg. Pick up your right foot. And foot can slip on your thigh. One of the rule of thumbs in your teaching in class in timing as well, because I looked at it specifically for you guys, because I don't look at the clock usually, is it's 3/4 of an hour, maybe a little bit more for the standing, and the rest of the time for the laying down. So 45, 48 minutes standing, and the rest laying down. 42 makes you 90. Bring your thumb level your heart to namaskar. And you breathe. Activate your foot, point the toe. Excellently. And change. A pointed toe makes the leg do something very different than just not doing anything toe. Straighten out right, pick up the left. Hold the foot as high as you can. And then activate the foot, point it. You're trying to get the sole of your foot to face the ceiling. And even better, the sole of your foot to face the mirror. Then you know you've got a really deep turning in the hip and the knee and the ankle when your foot faces the mirror. And breathe. And change. Yes, Lily, your foot faces the mirror, boo. Excellent, darling. Okay, on yourselves and turn around and lay down. You've got a couple of, other side, toe stand. Should we do toe stand? All right. Okay, guys, pick up the foot. Foot can slip wherever it wants to on your thigh. Bend over and get your hands out there to catch yourself. So you see, guys, when you're teaching on Zoom, the students help you as much as when they're teaching in class. It's a symbiotic relationship. And you breathe. Left hand up, thumb over your heart, and then right. And you breathe. Excellent. And change. You can kick the foot up at the end. No problem with that, if that's easier for you. Because eventually you'll come up with the foot on. Straighten out the right, pick up the left, and again, the foot could slip. And then bend over. And get your hands out there to catch yourself from the ground. Activate your foot, Chrissy, by pointing the toe. of the foot, obviously of the left foot. That's it. Once you begin to work the toe, it's going to work your knee and your hips. Fabulous, Amber. Fabulous, Lily. Both you again. Complete stillness and your hands are in prayer along with Magic. Who is Magic? And Shahida. And change. Honor yourselves. You rock, guys. Beautiful practice, Magic. A delight, actually. Honor yourselves and turn around and lay down. You may have to drop your camera, Magic, so I can see you on the ground. Lovely, Buddha. I can see you perfectly. Barbie, I can see you, Shady. Yeah, let go. Okay, guys, your heels are together, your feet, they flop apart like the pages of a book, and your palms, they face the ceiling. Now, I don't know if you've taken my class in any other way, Magic, but these times it's kind of another teaching that's kind of evolved into this class. And what we are working on is the fact that we live in a matrix. And this matrix accesses you by the thought pattern. It tells you what to think. So sometimes you can be really, really anxious because you think something's not going to happen. And you can be anxious for weeks, maybe waiting for results from an exam. Really, really anxious, sure, they're not going to happen. Because your thoughts are giving you very, very anxious feelings. And then you pass and you realize all those times that you were anxious were for nothing. The only reason you were anxious is because you believed your thoughts. You cannot believe your thoughts. This is the problem with them. The thoughts are the matrix. We all live in a prison, and the bars of the prison are invisible to us. The bars of the prison are actually the thought pattern. So as you know, guys, through these times, I'm working very, very much personally with this thought pattern. And what I've begun to understand is that the thought pattern that I have is there to give me a certain set of feelings. And those feelings that this set of thoughts are giving me are food for the parasites of the matrix to feed on. Whenever you are in a state of anxiety, whenever you are down, whenever you are angry, whenever you are in deep, deep, deep sadness, different if you've lost a very close loved one, that's a different thing. Grief and sadness are very different. Grief is different, it has to be walked through. But and it's real, and it's real. But all these other feelings, they stimulate a feeling in you. What I've noticed is, because I've been working very, very much on things that irritate me, because I've realized that's the matrix. Easiest angle to us is to irritate you, and you react to the irritation. So as soon as I got a thought pattern that makes me feel irritated, I stop that thought pattern, because I don't want to be irritated right now. I'm busy trying to wake up. You know, I've got other things to do than be now sitting in some negative thought pattern because the thoughts have decided that's what they want from me. No. And what I'll do is I will change the thought. No, I'm not doing that. Sorry, I'm not doing your irritation today. And I leave it. But that when I notice quite quickly afterwards, I'm irritated again by something else, because the matrix will find this to irritate me, this to irritate me. And then I realize, whenever I move away from the irritation, the matrix is moving with me and trying to find something else to really irritate me. And if in your peaceful world, you are working very well and going, no, I'm not accepting that, I'm not accepting that, the matrix will throw something in from the outside world to really wind you up. It starts to give you more than thought patterns. Then it will use other people to disturb you and irritate you, to bring it out in you. It uses other people as well. So you have to really, because you know your thoughts are yours, but they're not you. You are the divine being inside of this body, and you are trying to awaken in the matter of this body. Because when you awaken in your body, something else is triggered in the megalocosmos of the universe. The High Lord Buddha woke up to what he really is. The High Lord Buddha gained control of the thought pattern. The thoughts you are having are your vibe, your vibration, and you are working to raise the frequency of your personal vibration, not to be the food of the matrix. And remember, you remember Mr. Smith's, how Leo would be in the matrix, and then suddenly everybody in the matrix turned out to be Mr. Smith going after him. That's what happens. The matrix sends more after you because it knows you're trying to escape. So it turns it on. You are a divine being. Once you begin to understand that, choose which wolf to feed. You have the white wolf, and the white wolf is everything you can see in the outside world, everything you can feel and hear in the outside world, all belongs to the realm and the domain of the white wolf. And then there is the black wolf. The black wolf you can equate to the dark matter of the universe. No matter how big the universe, the known, the seen universe is, the dark matter of the universe is much, much deeper. In fact, the universe is sprinkled over the dark matter like you would fairy lights on a Christmas tree. The universe is here because of the dark matter. The world you experience of the white wolf is only there because of the black wolf. So choose which wolf to feed. When you're ready, pick up your right leg. Interlock your fingers and your thumb and pull the knee away from the rib cage, and then on in toward your armpit. The back of the neck is long. The black wolf is the wolf of the unseen, of the unknowable, of the unknown. That's where you come from. And get the back of your neck long. Your body is from this world. Your body is from the white wolf. Oh, and that white wolf is so strong. And it will give you anything to distract you, to pull you and dance in her phony world. Pull one more breath and change. Because you know the outside world is not real. The inside world is. Pick up the other leg. Interlock your fingers and your thumb. Pull the knee away from the rib cage in towards your armpit. The back of the neck is long. Chin down. Pull, hop, breathe. Breathe, massaging whole of your descending colon and left ovary, if you happen to have one. Please change. Pick up both of your legs and swing your arms around them and grab your elbows and get the back of your neck long and the chin is down. And you pull and you hold and you breathe. You will know what's going on in your brain, the thought pattern, by how you feel. If you feel, look at what you're thinking. Look at what's thinking in you. Look at what is thinking you. Pull one more breath and change. And let go of the thoughts, obviously. Because if they're making you feel uncomfortable, what's the point? Pick up your right leg. Interlock your fingers under your thumb. Pull the knee away from the rib cage and in towards your armpit. And guys, I used to have thought patterns that would take me into depression for months and months and months and months on end. And get the back of your neck long, just completely pulled into them, sucked in, hold, breathe, freeze, right there. And change. And now pick up the other leg and interlock your fingers and your thumb. But all that depression, all that was school. I was in school. Because I had to learn how to get rid of that. And you know, in school, they have to give you problems to work through. That's how you become a healer, because you have things in your own body that you have to heal. That's how you get your doctorate, the real doctorate, by healing yourself and change. When you heal yourself, so easy to help other people. Now you pick up both of your legs and grab your elbows. So whatever's happened to you in your life that you thought was ouch, look at it as, oh, school. Get the back of your neck long, chin is down. Pull, hold, and did you learn the lesson of ouch? Pull, hold, breathe, freeze, and change. Let your legs go to the floor. I've not been depressed for 22 years since I started this yoga. Arms over your head and flex your toes back. Inhale, breathing, please sit up. Exhale, exhale, and spin around. Because this yoga for an hour and a half guides your thought pattern somewhat. Turn around and lay in your bellies. Our yoga is magic. And remember, I didn't find the yoga through the Indian line. I found it through mysticism. Zip your legs up. Put your feet down hard into the floor. Inhale, breathing. And peel your upper body up as you look up. Come up to your navel. Push your feet into the floor harder if you can. Magic, yeah. Tight bum. Look up. Shoulders away from ears. It's beautiful, Lily. And then come down. Very, very lovely, Lily. Put your left ear on the ground. Look to the right. Arms down by your side and let go of you. You are in a miraculous play. And your body's the star. And you, the being made of light, is sitting in the audience, watching the play. Second set. Chin forward. Hands palm down the ground, zip your legs up. So your point of view. Are you a point of view in the play or the point of view in the audience? Zip up your legs, inhale, breathing, and peel your upper body up and look up, come up. There's a huge advantage to being in the audience, because if you're in the play and you get shot and you die, well, that's the end of the play. But if you're in the audience, boom, you're still watching the rest of the play. Shoulders away from your ears, push your feet down hard. It's lovely posture, Aileen. Lift your chin up, one more breath. And then come down. And look to the left. Arms down by your side and breathe. Let go. Okay, guys, chin forward. Turn your hands palm down the ground. Elbows underneath your body. Baby fingers are touching side by side. Forget your left leg, lengthen your right leg long. Inhale, breathing. Lift the right leg up and point the toe. Turn the right hip down to your forearm. And then you know the leg is a 45-degree angle. Activate the foot, point the toe. It's beautiful magic, especially the length of the chin on the towel. And you, Aileen, the length of the chin is very, very good, babe. And then come down. And it's great for you. Forget your right, lengthen the left, inhale and go. And lift the left leg up and point the toe. Turn the left hip down to your foot. Hold the leg long. Hold the leg straight. And breathe. Change. Face down, kiss the towel. Walk your fingers down towards your knees, zip your legs up. Now inhale, breathe, and then go both legs up with the floor into the air. Put your face down. Fabulous magic. Toes and heels together, babies. You lift up, go. It's beautiful, baby. Lift up. Very good. Lily, one more lift. Come down. Aileen, Lily, magic. Amber, fabulous. So high. Let go. And those are the ones that I saw. So if you went high and I didn't say, I didn't see it. That's all. Because you know that mind will jump in. Oh, she didn't say you were the best one, and it takes you onto a whole journey that's not even true. And breathe. All of us. That's our state. That was one of the things I learned fundamentally from mysticism. Is the state of humanity. It's tricky. Chin forward. Turn your hands palm down the ground. Elbows underneath your body. Second set. Baby fingers are touching. Forget your left leg. Lengthen your right leg long. And lift your right leg up and point the toe. Turn the right hip down to your forearm. Hold the leg really long. Hold the leg really straight. Hold, breathe. Change. Forget that leg. Lengthen the left. Inhale and go and lift the left leg up and point the toe. And turn the left hip down to your forearm. Very, very good, Amber. And do you know what's that beautiful, Amber, is how much you've activated your foot. Your foot is absolutely pointed toward the back of the room. And it really, it works your calf muscles, works everything. Change. Face down. Round your shoulders. Walk your fingertip down towards your knees. Zip your legs up. Inhale, breathe in, and then go. Both legs up the floor into the air. Put your face down, shoulders down. Push your shoulders down. Sometimes even the forehead going into the floor. Get the legs up even higher as you go up. Lift up, more up. And then come down. Fabulous, Shahida. let go. Look to your left, arms out. Take a breath. Let go. Chin forward, arms out to the side, like aeroplane wings, and zip your legs up. Now inhale, breathe, and go. Lift everything on the floor into the air. Arms up and over the top of your head. Fabulous, Chrissy. It's so beautiful, baby. And Lily, it's so beautiful, Lily. And you look up. This is so fabulous, Magic. Get your toes and heels together, Magic. It's got a different effect on the lower part of your body. Yes, babe. And keep on pointing the toes. Lovely, Aileen. Lift up, go up. One more lift. Calm down. And breathe. Let go. And then last one, chin forward, arms out to the side. Toes and heels together. Keep your toes and heels together. They're going to want to go open apart. Don't let them. Inhale, breathe in and go. Lift everything off the floor into the air. Arms up, over the top of your head, and look up, lift up, go up, and look up, lift up. Now your head leans, Chrissy I'm talking to, your head leans to the right. Can you kind of straighten out your head? Can you sense that it tips to the right a little bit? And now arms up, look up, lift up, go up. One more lift. And then please come down. And breathe. Let go of everything. Okay, guys. Chin forward. Bend your legs behind you, reach around, grab your feet below the toes. Now inhale, breathe and go. Kick your knees up off the floor. Roll onto your bellies. Roll onto your bellies a little bit more. Very good, Magic. And now look up and drop your head back. Keep on kicking the knees off the ground. Kicking your shoulders out of your shoulder socket as you keep on kicking. Lovely, Lily. Keep on kicking. Look up. Kick one more kick and then come down. Looking to the right. Giving your neck a very passive stretch. Chin forward. Bend your legs behind you, reach around, grab your feet where below the toes. And now inhale, breathe and kick your legs up and back and kick up and kick up and kick up. That's it. Very, very good. Don't let the knees open wider than your shoulders, but they definitely can open. Oh, Lily, this is outstanding. Really outstanding, Lily. Roll onto your belly a little bit more. You're a teardrop, Lily. Your feet and your calves are above your head. As you keep on kicking, kick one more kick and then come down. Okay, guys, push yourselves up. Let's do Supta Vajrasana, fixed firm posture, the healer of your knees. So open your toes, open your feet. You're going to get your bum on the ground in between, and then you're going to go back easy. So you remember, guys, I was telling you, I've been really working with the thought pattern, really telling them to back off, and I've had a lot of peace of mind, but I told you I knew that the thoughts were regrouping and that they were going to come after me in another way. Oh boy, did they come after me Sunday. Boom. Hold your elbows over the top of your head, lifting your chest up, and you breathe. I had to put up the fight for my life, guys, because if I'm not present, I'm not alive. Because when you're lost in thought, the lights are on, but nobody's in. That's why you can't find your keys, because you were lost in thought at the time. It means you're not in the real way alive. You're gone. And I'm fighting for my life. And so I was sucked in again. It was so difficult to fight out. All I could do was just watch me. That's all I could do, was watch me. Put your hands on the top of your feet and come up easy. And then turn around and lay down and let go. And you breathe. And lie down. And melt into the ground. But I put up a fight, guys. I wasn't letting them suck me into it. I just wasn't. The thing about irritation is we enjoy the feeling of it the same way we almost need to scratch and itch a mosquito's made. You can't resist, you can't resist, you know it's bad for you, but you can't resist, you can't resist, you can't resist. Then it's bigger and worse for you. Same with irritation. When you're in a state of irritation, you can't resist, it's just going to make it worse. Fight the irritation. Arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale, and spin around. Second set. Open your toes, open your feet, get your bum in between. And then you go back easy. And they come in different forms, you know, irritation, some are accounts, some are living in the past, some are living in the future, but all of them are not living here and now. And that's the problem. And you know it, which is why you feel anxious. But the matrix needs you not to awaken, if you can understand that. The matrix lives by feeding on the anxiety, hurt, and pain. That's what it feeds on. Isn't that bizarre? Holding your elbows over the top of your head. But it's made something else be very, very clear to me, because I couldn't understand why a woman has to go through so much pain to have a baby. Like, surely it should be like something easy, not something terrifying and something death, you know, and come up. But I've realized that's the way of our world. Hands on the top of your feet and come up easy. In Africa, they say, in Ghana, when a woman's pregnant, she's got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot out. Because, you know, you never know. Turn around, lay down, let go, and you breathe. It's the mantra every woman decides to have a baby picks up. Everyone. Breathe. Let go. Let go. But I've begun to understand it's a payment that this world needs. It's a certain payment. Arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale, spin around. Come to the back of your mat. And please sit on your knees and sit on your heels. Your knees, they touch. Your heels, they touch. Inhale, your arms up over your head. Hands are in prayer. Cross your thumbs. Suck in your tummy. And come down the straightest spine you can. Trying to get your forehead, your third eye, to touch the ground a second before your arms one day. And melt your bottom of your heels. Everybody's in a beautiful position. Gorgeous. It's like I don't even have to tell you anything. I'm going to go through that. Lengthen forward, shoulder blade, scapula coming out of the body. Squeeze your knees together. Pull your tummy muscles in. Chin is away from the chest. Lengthen forward, suck your tummy. Now, inhale, breathing, and come up the straight spine. Very good, Barbie. Fingertip, very good, Magic. And turn around, lie down, let go and breathe. Why were they so good? I was watching them both. They're next to each other on my screen. The fingers lift up at the same time. Before their head by far. And lay down, let go and breathe. Let go, let go. Second set, arms over your head and toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale, and do it again. Try to get your knees and your heels to touch. And try to sit on your heels so the heels don't flop apart. Inhale, your arms up over your head. That's it, Lily. Hands in prayer. Suck your tummy, come down straight. When you keep the heels together, the strength to keep them together is very strangely comes from the big toe. And the stronger you make the big toe, the better. Lift your wrists up off the floor to straighten out your elbows. Eyes are open, breath is normal. Squeeze your knees. Chin is away from the chest. Belly's pulled in long. Bottom's in your heels. If your bottom's not in your heels, you can sit your bum down a bit further this time, but everybody's is really. And change, come up. Fingertips first if you can. There, that's it, Lily. That's exactly it. Yeah, and turn around. You got it, boo. And lay down, let go, and breathe. Once your fingertips come up first, your back stays straight. And this is a straight back come down, you know. And you breathe. Let's do camel. Take a breath, take a breath. Okay. Arms over your head and toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale, spin around. Come and stand on your knees at the front of your towel. Open your knees 6 inches, heel 6 inches. Hands on the top of your bottom where your bum is. Hips, tummy, thighs forward, lift your chest up and drop your head back. And roll forward, roll forward, roll forward. That's it, Chrissy. Push those hips. That's it. Very beautiful, Lily. Very beautiful, Magic. Fabulous practice, darling. Roll forward. So there's more weight. Yes, Aileen, there you go, boo. Roll forward. Roll forward. Keep pushing. Keep pushing the hips forward. And that works in the hip flexors. And it really stretches them open so deeply, guys, in this posture. So really, from your knees that are on the ground, you're stretching through your thigh bones and muscles. You're stretching through your hip flexors, muscles. You're stretching through your core muscles. You're even stretching your throat, because your head should drop back very clearly, so the chin is actually lower than the neck. Yours is lower, Lily. Roll forward, roll forward, roll forward. Yours is lower, Lindsay. Roll forward, done. And Shahidas. And magics. Lay down, let go, breathe. What I'm noticing, looking at bodies and noticing the general aging process of my own body. The aging, she comes in at the back of the knees. She comes in at the elbows. And she comes in at the neck. And she freezes the neck. So the neck loses its flexibility. That's the biggest thing that she does. And then that flexibility goes between all that medulla stuff at the very base of the spine, the swizzle of your skull on the very, not the base of the spine, the top of the spine, and your swivel of your skull on it. All that gets interrupted when the neck loses its flexibility. Arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale, spin around. Second set. I want you to open the knees again, wide though this time. Heels are still at 6, so magic. Heels stay at 6. Hands on top of your bottom. Now, first of all, push your hips forward so you're on the front of your knees. Thighs are over your knees. Lift your chest up and don't go back. Lift your chest up more as if you're going over a beach ball, then drop your head back cleanly off your head. So it just drops back. Reach down and grab one heel at a time if you want to. If you don't want to, no problem. Keep rolling forward. Roll forward, roll forward. You've got a very natural spine for this, you know, Lindsay. I've told you you've got a spine like a noodle. So your head is like on the back of your shoulders. Your throat is open so far and you roll forward. And so is your Shahida. And Shahida, see, you both of you are very natural spines like noodles. It looks like yours is a spine like a noodle too, my lovely magic. Hips and tummy, thighs forward, lift your chest up and roll forward. Yes, Lily, I can see your head, Lily, be underneath your armpits, Lily. It has gone back so far. Roll forward, hip, tummy, thighs forward. Not that much longer to go, guys. If you've had enough, you know you can lay down. That's it, Chrissy. Push forward more as you lift your chest up, rolling forward. Now, very gently, put your hands back to your hips. Or in prayer. Yes, Lily. Very gently turn around, lay down. And flatline. And take a breath. And take a breath. Are you a god, they asked. The answer was no. Are you a saint? The answer was no. Or are you an angel? The answer was no. What are you then? And the Buddha answered, I am awake. Breathe. And the title of one of my teacher's books, Mr. Gurdjieff, life is real only then when I am. It's the only time you are real is when you are present. The rest we are lost. Arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, and spin around. But the thing about presence is every time you work for it, you're going to get results. Spin around, comes the back of your mat. The Buddha got results. Sit on your knees and heels, reach around, grab your heels. And remember, the way we do it is not a belief system. You don't have to believe. Chin down into your throat, tuck in your tummy and roll over. We don't have a belief system. We are common sense and proof. That's why mystics don't believe their thoughts. Mystics completely understand where their thoughts are coming from. And it's not from anything to do with you. Shuffle your knees forward, lift your hips up. Roll forward a little bit more. Eyes open, breath is normal, lift your hips up. Keep on rolling forward. Shuffle your knees forward, shoulders away from your ears as you roll forward. Lift your hips up, roll forward, one more breath. And change. and turn around and lay down and let go and breathe. And just for the people on recordings, I just want to say hey to Diane. You just popped into my mind right then, my darling. And anybody who just takes recorded classes, because most of this business is recorded classes. People take them online from other places. Just want to send you love, my darlings. And even though I don't see you, I feel you, you know? Arms over your head, fetch your toes back. Inhale, sit up, exhale, exhale, spin around. And come to the back of your mat and sit to your knees and heels. Reach around, grab your heels from behind. All your fingers on the outside. Fingers on the inside, thumbs on the outside. Suck your tummy, roll over, get your forehead to touch your knees as you roll over. Our yoga is about your self-awakening. You know the High Lord Buddha did yoga. You know he did. Shove your knees forward towards your forehead, roll over, lift your hips up. Eyes are open, breath is normal. Keep on rolling, guys. Shoulders away from your ears. Shove your knees forward towards your forehead so they touch. Very good indeed, Barbie. Roll forward, very beautiful, magic. And then change. And turn around and lay down. And let go and breathe. You look lovely, my Chrissy. And thank you for supporting the new teachers, you know, on Wednesday. Chrissy, they so appreciate it. You have no idea. When I could send that little message to Leslie, it just fills you with light, you know, Chrissy. Just filled her with light. Arms over your head, flex toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, spin around. Right leg out, left leg in. Inhale, up, turn. Face your outstretched leg. Please round over. Get a grip of your foot and tug your toes towards your face. And you breathe. When I first started to do back doing the yoga after the injury, I saw myself talking so much through class, talking to myself. And I was like, why do you talk to yourself so much in yoga? No, Francesca, you talk to yourself all the time. You're just listening to it in yoga. As you lift your heel up off the floor at the end and change. Yes, Lily. Left leg out and right leg in, and inhale up and turn, face the outstretched leg. And round over, get a grip of the foot. And then what I'd notice is that, especially when the floor series began, the chat wasn't so intense. Pull your toes back. Slide your heel away. Dig your elbows into the ground. Then lift your heel up off the floor. At the end, change. Feet together, lay down. Inhale, breathing, please sit up. Exhale, exhale. Grab your big toe, your first and second finger, and do the walk back business. On your bum, walk back, walk back, walk back. Shoulders away from your ears. You walk back, walk back, walk back. Now suck in your tummy. Inhale, breathing, and hinge forward. Pull your tummy towards your thighs, pull your chest towards your knees. Keep on pulling. Now dig your elbows into the ground, and if your legs are straight, lift your heels up off the floor at the end, and change and turn around and lay down and let go and breathe. So I have a little family, brothers and sisters and stuff, but our family, you know, my husband died, so the kids got no dad. So it's just us three. So we always leave our phones on if anybody needs anybody, because obviously we've all had a huge shock, which never disappears. When the shock of just somebody dying, never disappears. Breathe, 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 breathe. So arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, breathing, please sit up. Exhale, exhale, and spin around. Right leg out. So my daughter came around the other day, left me a bunch of stuff. Whenever she gets home, she always texts me she's home. She didn't, so I texted her back, no answer. Inhale, up, turn, face your outstretched leg. So as soon as she didn't answer the phone, of course, you know, that triggers the panic a little bit more, because there's always an answer. So I talked to Oliver, and he said, no answer, Mum. I'm going to go round to her place. Pull the toes back to give elbows into the ground. So my mind was ready to eat me whole about why my daughter wasn't answering. Kick the heel away, dig your elbows into the ground, and then lift your heels up at the end and change. Other side out. And when I saw it eating me, I said, stop, you don't know what's happened to my daughter. Because if you did, you'd know the lottery and we'd all be rich, but you don't. Grab the foot. This is how I talk to my thought pattern. You haven't given the lottery number, so I can't believe you. If you're telling me there's something happened to my daughter, I cannot believe you right now. So I backed off, and I didn't go into my usual stress and panic As you kick the heel away, dig your heels under into the ground, and then lift your heel up off the floor at the end and change. Now, feet together, you lay down. The minute your shoulders hit the ground, you sit up. Exhale, exhale. Grab your big toe, your first and second finger, and do the walk back business on your bum. You walk back, you walk back, you walk back. Walk back, walk back. So as I calmed myself down and refused to be sucked in to what the thought pattern was telling me had happened, suddenly a thought came into my mind. You know when they're different. And she said, oh no, she's left it in the car, in the shopping. It's in the car. That's why she's not picked up. Dig your elbows into the ground. Pull your toes back. And then lift your heels up. It's lovely posture, Barbie. At the end, yes, magic. And change. Stunning postures. Magic. And turn around, lay down, let go. And you breathe. And you breathe. And then, of course, I got a phone call. My son was at her house. And she left the phone in the car. That was the reason. So it gives you space, guys. Once you begin to fight this thought pattern telling you what's going on the whole time, and it doesn't tell the truth. Arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale. And spin around. Bend your left leg underneath you. And do not sit on your left heel. Pick up your right foot and cross it over the corner of your left knee joint. Lift up your left arm over the knee. Push the knee out of the way. Grab the lower knee, lengthen your spine, and then begin to twist. You drop your shoulders away from your ears. Lower spine twist. Middle spine twist that. Upper spine, gorgeous, magic twist that. Reach around with the other arm, pop it on the top of your left leg if you want to. And now you keep on twist, 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 one last twist. And change. Now bend your right leg underneath you, don't sit on your right heel. Pick up your left leg, cross it over the corner, right knee joint. Lift up your right arm over the knee. You push the knee out of the way, you grab the lower knee, then you lengthen your spine. And please, begin to twist. Shoulders away from your ears. So guys, middle, lower spine, twist it. Middle spine, twist it. Upper spine as well. Begin to twist it, wrapping the arm around to grab the top of your right thigh even with the left hand. As you twist, one last delicious twist. And turn around. And lay down, let go and breathe. You're so done. All we have left is the Kapalabhati breathing. So for the last time, arms over your head, flex your toes back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, exhale, spin around and sit to your knees and heels. So do not believe what your thoughts are telling you. Let them prove it to you before you dive off into being upset or reacting to them. Don't react to them unless you know the truth. Inhale, breathing, and let's go for it. Snap your tummies in and blow. And you keep on blowing. And your tummies are in, and you keep on blowing. So when my thoughts attacked me, guys, I didn't get lost in them this time for the first time and I'm 70. It took me 70 years, not just one, to get attached to it. I just didn't. And it worked. For 3 and 2 and done. Swallow a couple of times and moisten your mouth. Inhale, breathing. And let's go for it. Stop your tummy in. Blow, 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 blow. You're removing the CO2 from your body. You're removing anything you don't need. You're strengthening your guts, you know. The intestines are getting really a good strengthening right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, you're done. I love you guys. Turn around, lay down. And what a beautiful addition to the class, magic. Or it might be Loretta, or it might be Dawn. You did a beautiful class. Oh, I can see. And you lay down.
My name is actually S.
S.
Yes.
Thank you, darling. So LSD was closer than ever.
That's pretty funny.
S,
Magic is cute though, I like it.
Okay, that's it. I got you, LSD, I got you. So lay down, let go and breathe. Guys, you've done an amazing class for your body. Whenever you come to class, it is an expression of love towards your being, towards your own being. All the time you live your life, you give your energy out to the outside world, to everybody you love, to everything you have, and you never leave anything for you. This class is what the gift you give to you. Thank you for your class, my beloveds. I love you. Namaste and have the most blessed day. I love you. I love you. I love you.